It doesn't fly nowadays, you know. There's so many cooks out there, and there's so much like turnover. When you have a bad attitude in the kitchen, it resonates, and I think we've seen that happen here. It hits very close to home with the energy of your staff. Like when they're unhappy, the food doesn't taste as good. They don't perform, and so when you're constantly berating them with negativity, there's nothing else for them to do except complement that negativity with more negativity. Like they just add to it, and it's not good, you know. So I don't recommend. I recommend trying to take it easy, and what I've talked about with my friends recently is just don't take yourself too seriously. Like at the end of the day, it is just cooking, and it's just food, but there are times when you have to make a point, but there's the right way to make a point without belittling somebody. My blood, sweat, and tears on my other arm, it says, it's a conversation I had with a good friend of mine. We actually have the same tattoo, and everybody's like, oh, well, you should never get the tattoo of somebody else, but it's meaningful to us because very few industries now require you to literally pour out your sweat. And there are times that you can't hide it. Like sometimes you're gonna cry. Like it's a stressful industry. It'll get to you. You may not bawl your eyes out like a female maybe watching a chick flick in tissues, but you're gonna tear up. Like, and it may not even be like a sad tear. Like sometimes I get so excited about food that I'm cooking that I can't contain it, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I called my friend crying in the car one day. Like, dude, remember what we used to talk about 2-3 years ago in school? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm doing it right. Like, I'm literally driving from one restaurant to another to check on them. We used to talk about this, and I'm like, I'm so happy and overcome with emotion that I'm crying in my car. And the blood, like, you're with knives, sharp objects, you know, I've cut this hand open completely, and like you're gonna bleed. You're gonna sweat, you're gonna cry in one form or another.